Now this. And Greg, about a third of the way through the season. Is it too early to talk about MVP?
Some people debate that even before the season begins. I think we do have a front runner, but out of respect for the field, I'll keep that to myself.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Launches a three. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Yes, that goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Lets it go from 14. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Pass to Jenkins. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Right wing, cuts off the pass. Here's Dub, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. To the middle, trying to find Parker. He's got it now. And the dunk by Parker.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
Pass to Jenkins. Shot clock at 6. And Parker with the block. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Curry passes to Dub. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. The Bruins have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And it's out of bounds. Still the Bruins ball. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him. Memphis on defense. It's stolen by Curry. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. 3-on-3, trying to get something going, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And how is the West shaping up, guys? Well, let's take a moment here to check it out now that the mid-season grind is well underway. Taking a look at the Bruins. They're down at the 7th position right now. Decent start to the season, but they're looking to make a move.
And, guys, I think for the Bruins, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
And, you know, perhaps with a roster move or two later on, they can start to break out of that pattern.
Out to the right wing. Jenkins with it. Curry meets him. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. That's tipped, and he gets it back, and he recovers it. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Pass to Dub. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Memphis shooting their first free throw of the night here.
First team foul.
And it's the Bruins with the ball. It's a 3-point game.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Memphis leading by 3. Pass to Parker from past the arc. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. To the left side wing. Here's Jenkins, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Now Curry. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for Memphis. The Bruins also with the sub. Barry's checked in. The Bruins have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Stolen away. Here's Dub, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Timeout called, the Bruins. The Bruins making a switch here. Jamerson, covered by Parker. Here he goes. That one falls.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And a breakdown. Hustle stats for Memphis.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And one other thing that stands out, all the block shots. I mean, staying up in their jerseys tonight.
And Memphis making a change here. Ellis is checked in. Outside Curry. Parker, a screen on Brown. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 5.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Memphis leading by 6. Ellis surveying the D. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Defense from Brown. The Bruins have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Jamerson, guarded by Curry. Brown against Curry. Brown right side. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Curry dishes to Parker. Off with the layup. The Bruins have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Brown against Curry. The Bruins shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And guys, I'd have to credit the work they put in at the free throw line to practice this season. I mean, because they have noticeably improved since a year ago.
And Memphis making a change here. Capone's checked in. The Bruins also with a sub. Clark's checked in.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And here is Brown. Shoots a fader. Pass to Clark. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Here's Curry after the Bruins picking up a basket just moments ago. Offline from the high post.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
AT that time from Curry.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Ellis. No scoring in this one. Curry kicks to Ellis. To the paint, here's Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Hit it down, hard, and simple.
And it's the Bruins with the ball, following the score by Memphis. Back to Clark. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Mr. Perfect, the pass to Ellis. Down low, here's Curry. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Now it's a 4-point Memphis lead. Ellis against Clark. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Memphis out in front. They lead by 2. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Taking a look at the Bruins. Here's Parker. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. Parker's got 9. I think 47%, pretty solid. Brown outside. Clark up top. He's guarded by Ellis. Over to the left wing. Jamerson. That 3 off the mark. Memphis leading by 4. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Ellis outside. Pass to Parker. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Clark kicks to Collins. Bounce pass from Clark. Brown outside. Jamerson covered by Parker. Outside Collins. Pass to Brown. From the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Walker dishes to Capono. Kicks it out to Ellis. Parker, a screen on Clark. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. So Clark, the last couple NBA seasons, featuring 14 of the top 15 team offensive ratings in league history.
You know, I think that's testament to the skill level of the players. And certainly you hear some coaches talk about defense being legislated out of the game. It is an entertaining product. That's part of the drive for more offense. But I guess I could agree that there does need to be maybe a touch more balance and not so tilted toward the offense.
Now here's Jenkins. Not a lot of room. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. Parker with the steal. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Ellis, the pass to Capono. Mark against Ellis. Pass to Parker. And out of bounds as the Bruins gain possession. Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You got to love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend. But, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Curry with the steal. Puts one up from 19. No good that time.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
They need this. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And in their 2 matchups last season, they came up empty both times. Not really too shocking when you see how they fared overall.
Exactly. I mean, when you lose as much as they did last year, you'll get beat by teams that aren't playoff powers for sure.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. And it's the Bruins with the ball, down by 12. Timeout called, the Bruins. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Walker's checked in for Memphis. Dub comes in for Mr. Perfect.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Pass to Jenkins. To the inside. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Parker. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And you mentioned how powerful he is on the boards, going full throttle at both ends every play. Really helping his team compete for wins. Butler, he's checked in for Parker. The Bruins also with a sub. Weber's checked in. Shot from the inbound. Nice touch on the bank shot.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Memphis leading by 10. They set the pick. Outside Butler. Here's Curry and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Weber. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Pass to Clark. Jenkins with it, picked his pocket. And it's Memphis on the break. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Here's Clark. Rebound by Butler.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Walker. The shot, no good. The Bruins have gone just 33% for the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Jenkins the pass to Clark. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. From about 16, Walker with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Dub. Here's Butler. Over Brown, and they double up Butler. There's Walker with the 3. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Now here's Jenkins. Defense right on him. Score of the basket is 3rd after 5 shots.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Right side Curry. And another miss by Memphis. 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here.
I think they're losing in part because they haven't been really strong in the paint here in the second quarter.
The Bruins shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Memphis leading by 9. Here's Dub. 9 points in the game so far. The quick look, no good that time.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now here's Jenkins. He's got 6. Curry brings the double, and Parker with the block. And it's out of bounds. Still the Bruins ball.
Bruins ball.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
.46 seconds left in the first half of basketball. 6 to shoot.
Can't buy a basket in this second period. I think he might want to think about moving the ball instead of shooting. He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Bruins have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Number 4 at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for Dub. And so he makes both from the line.
Here in the second, at least from the line, they're perfect. Hopefully that gets them going in other areas as well.
Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. Inside. And the dunk by Parker.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And so it's Memphis, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention.
Welcome, everybody.
They've been patient, not allowing the other teams to speed them up. Just making the plays that are there.
Yeah, protecting the lead by protect. All right, guys, time to see what the... And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Memphis leading by 9. We've got Parker. Dub is out there with Curry. And it's Strong in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And Dub gets it to go. 41% for the game. Now here's Jenkins, guarded by Curry. Down low. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Dub. The shot by Curry. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Curry's got 9 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Misses the baby hook.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
To the inside. Pass to Dub. A 3-ball. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Jenkins with it. He's got 6. Nifty move. And he lays it up and in. 8 points for him.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
To the paint. It's intercepted. Six on the shot clock. Good D by Parker. Memphis leading by 12. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Pass to Jenkins. And it's blocked. Curry on the wing. Strong, the pass to Dub. There's the steal. And here's the fast break. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Curry. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now here's Parker. He's tightly guarded. And another miss by Memphis. The Bruins have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis?
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and look at the NBA's best rebounding teams for this last month.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
Here's Dub. 14 points for him. To the middle, trying to end the drought, and the dunk by Parker.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Not as good, and the Memphis lead's cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Jenkins.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Inside, here's Parker. No bucket, and that miss is number 6. He's made 7. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Curry. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for Memphis. Ellis comes in for Dub. The Bruins also with the sub. Brown, he's checked in for Jenkins. To the inside, Strong. And it goes down 2 points. And Memphis leads by 11.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Good work there as it goes.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Ellis, the pass to Strong. Down low. Curry kicks to Ellis. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Now Curry puts up a deep 3. It's off target. He is 4 of 9 from the field. Brown against Curry. Shoots from 12. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. He's got 8. Memphis leading by 7. Ellis, the pass to Strong. Screened by Parker. Just 5 to shoot. Off target at the rim. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Bruins. Low block shot. Rebounded by Ellis. For Memphis, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Parker kicks to Curry. Memphis moving it around. Parker, a screen on Brown. Curry against Brown. Curry passes to Mr. Perfect. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 8 points for Mr. Perfect.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Timeout called, the Bruins. Parker with the block. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's got 8. That one's not going to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
The Bruins making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Here's Ellis. Hasn't made one yet. Screened by Parker. To the paint. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
And from a defensive standpoint, a good foul to save the dunk there.
He hits the second from the line. The Bruins have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Clark, the pass to Perry. A step-back shot here. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Walker is screen on Clark. Back to Ellis. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the third. To the inside. Parker. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. And that's 20 points for Parker.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
Here's Perry. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've led by as many as 14 points. Mr. Perfect, the pass to Ellis. Walker with the screen for Ellis. Going inside. Clock at 6. Pass to Walker. It's Parker outside. Oh, good on that one.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Parker with the steal. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Ellis outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Parker, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And so it's Memphis in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And Clark has got the ball here for the Bruins. 8-point game. Taking a look at the Bruins. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Jenkins. Beyond the arc. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting very healthy, 6 for 9.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
It's hauled in by Brown. From the field, 44%, not bad. Inside, Jamerson. And he goes in for the dunk.
And in terms of size, not your typical center. But, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And the layup is good. And Memphis leads by 5.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's Jenkins. Clark outside. Jamerson. No good with the triple. Memphis leading by 5. Cabono kicks to Curry. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Offline with the baseline jumper. The Bruins have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Clark with it. Butler covering. Baseline jumper. And Butler sends it back. Outside for Curry. Hits the three-point bomb.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit enough.
Curry's gone 5 of 11 shooting tonight from the floor. Curry against Clark. With the drive. And Butler sends it back. Here's Mr. Perfect. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
First team foul. At the line for two, number 26.
And he makes the first. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now here's Jenkins, guarded by Curry. Now Jenkins. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Capono. Memphis leading by 9. Pass to Butler. And they double up Butler. Memphis moving it around. Jenkins with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. No good from Clark. And for Memphis, they're shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. 2 points, that one goes. Butler's got his first basket of the night.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Jenkins. And they get it. And that's 2 points on the layup. Jenkins got 5 points now in the quarter.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message Mike Dunleavy gave his team. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
That's his fourth foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 will put him in a rough, tough spot.
Ellis, he's checked in for Memphis. The Bruins making a switch here. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's Tubb. Here's Parker. An easy 2 points on the layup. Parker's got 22 points.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
He lobs it up. Parker with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Tubb. That one is good again. He sits straight from the floor with the basket.
Pretty devastating, actually, to turn the ball over like that and surrender 2 more points.
Here's Zeldin. He's guarded by Ellis. Pass to Clark. And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
They set the screen. It's picked off. Here's Tubb. He's covered by Clark. Pass to Tubb. Parker, a screen on Clark. Driving in. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Good on the second free throw. The Bruins have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. And he gets the bucket.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. You got to stay in his jersey.
Memphis leading by 13. Pass to Dub. Curry on the wing. Takes the 3. Good for his 6th make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Down low. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. On Saturday, then on Wednesday. Memphis with the ball. They're on an 18-5 run. Here's Dub. 3-pointer. Not going to go that time. Driving the lane. And the Bruins tack on 2 more.
How about the amazing crossover there? Demonstrating exactly how dangerous he can be when he's got the rock in his hand.
Outside Curry. On the clock, trying to find Parker. He's got it now.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
The Bruins have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Timeout called the Bruins.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Jamerson, covered by Parker. Stolen away. And it's Memphis on the break. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Now here's Jenkins, guarded by Curry. And here is Jenkins. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. Shot clock at 6. Fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Memphis.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season. And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Parker.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
And that one drops for him. There's 47 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Dub, screened by Parker. Here's Dub, drilled from 11 feet out. And Memphis leads by 18.
they made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
The fader. Offensive rebound.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Now here's Curry. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could